What's up, everybody? Grid by Guru here, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of give you an idea of what I am seeing with Bitcoin. I know there was a lot of things happening over the last several days throughout the world that has caused some dramatic shifts in the price of Bitcoin. So as we go through this, remember, this is my personal opinion. Okay, so if you were sitting there, you were thinking that, oh, he knows exactly what is going to happen. That is not the case. This is you could say it is a hypothesis. It is an educated guess. It is what I do believe that could potentially happen. Okay. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the daily chart, okay? So with Bitcoin and where it is at, I like to look at the daily chart. And so what I ended up seeing was I saw a bounce here, okay? I saw a bounce here. And then what I ended up seeing was I saw some of my other indicators show that we might end up heading down. Okay, so if I come over here, so I ended up seeing this area right here, this area right here, and I thought to myself, that's a nice little area of support. However, if I look at some of the other indicators that I had, I could tell down here that even though we came up, MACD was going and starting to go down, crossing over on the daily chart. And so that was kind of like a red flag for me. So I'm like, you know what? I think that if we are on the daily, if we are looking at the daily a couple weeks ago, maybe a couple days ago, maybe it wasn't quite a couple weeks, I posted that I thought that we would end up coming down to the 40,000 area, and we actually hit a low of 40,500. Our low would be 40,501. Okay. I still think we have a ways to go on this. I do see we currently have a green candle for our daily, but I do think that we are going to continue going down. I've got some buys at 41.5, 40, 39.5 in those areas because I do think that we will end up getting to that point. If we go and we look at a 4-hour chart. So if I'm going to end up breaking this down even further, I usually don't look at the 4-hour. It can kind of give you guys some false senses of security, I feel like. Because if you look at a 4-hour right now, you're going to see the MACD starts to come up and it's looking like it's getting ready to turn over. But yet the daily, I just don't see it happening yet. Okay, so keep that in mind. I think we're starting to stabilize, but I don't see us turning for the uptrend yet. Now, let me get down to the 4-hour. So if we're looking at a 4-hour, I am probably looking at I'm thinking right here would be a good area based on these lows. So if I were looking at a 4-hour, I would come over here. I'm going to throw a couple lines down for everybody to kind of see where I'm talking about. I'd probably look in this area for a 4-hour if I'm looking to trade on the 4-hour. So that is the area that I'm going to end up looking at. Currently right now, it looks like we dipped down into this area. But again, I don't think we are done. I don't think we're out of the out of the clear yet. I do think that we're still going to see a little bit of downtrend. And the real thing we need to watch for is 38. I feel like is very safe. I don't think, I think if we break 40 and we close below 40, I think we are going to end up seeing a move toward 30ish. And again, this is my 2 cents. So that is what I am feeling. That's my gut. I do not know for a fact, and I'm not going to end up saying that this will or this will not happen. But we do have some, for example, we have 35 on the daily that is still there. There are other supports in between. However, 30 is going to be the next big solid one, in my personal opinion on the daily. If you are not part of Pionex, this might be a good spot to end up starting a bot. I know some people are like, hey, where would I be a good spot to start a grid bot or a trading bot, martingale? And the reason why is because this is a big area of support. So that area of support could be your bottom parameter, and then you could ride it up. So with this one, if I were to start a bot, I would start it around 40, maybe go down to 38, 37, 38, somewhere around there, have a little bit of a cushion. But then I'd also go back up to around, I'd probably go around 46, 47. I might even go as high up to 50. And I would just let it go. Just let it ride. If you are a little hesitant and you're like, you know what, I think we are going down to 30, you could always go and make your bottom parameter 30 and your top 50, and then whatever the price does in between, that's what the price does in between. Okay, so again, this is my outlook for Bitcoin in the next several days to a couple of weeks. I think that we are in a good spot. I think we're going to start accumulating, seeing some people accumulate coins right here. Some basically just scooping them up, packing their bags. And I do feel like toward the end of January, mid to end January, early February, March, we may see an increase in price for Bitcoin. Okay. All right, everybody. As always, I am going to post this on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, please check me out on Twitter. I do some live calls on that. I am also on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, check me out. If you like this video, hit subscribe, share this video. If you're not part of Pionex, click the referral link below, and that will get you going with the signing up. Okay. All right, everybody. As always, go ahead and make sure you are having a great week trading, and I hope you all end up staying green. I'll see you next time.